Hello everyone, Luke from Smith here. We got a couple of letters to go through. One is like a summary and the other one is an actual letter. It is Wednesday the 3rd of August. So let's actually get into it. These are like again older letters. So this one is from the 22nd of July 2022. This is the first of two letters from the same day. Chris had mailed a 16th letter from Gail, a duplicate of the letter he sent to Eels and the Eggman on the 21st of July 2022, which he probably read recently but I can't remember. Kenneth Engelhardt had received a letter on the 25th of July. He had chosen not to share the letter but posted the envelope. Kenneth has stated the letter primarily consists of Chris discussing legal matters that he is dealing with. That Kenneth and other people are trying to help him through. Kenneth had also said yes, he is still in jail. So Kenneth's post, this is basically Twitter at the minute. Can't upload the letter, but dealing confidential legal / personal matters that myself and a couple of other people are trying to help CWC out in. Just got this in the mailbox tonight. Yes, she's still in jail. Kenneth explains on Twitter the contents of the letter was Chris bribing him and Helen Fronza for $150,000, which again we discussed in a previous letter, I believe. Chris sent me a letter to get fundraising going with Helena and another person to raise $150,000 so she could pay off the mortgage and use some of the cash to influence Barb to move into a nursing home. Both me and Helena agreed this was ridiculous. At last, two people with brain cells. A summary of the letter is the actual summary. I still think I've read this one. This had already been pretty much posted on Twitter. Oh no, I haven't seen the Twitter feed on that. But I will add a few more details in the summary. In order for Chris to come home to the Sonic Temple, he is legally forbidden to live in the same residence as Barbara. Obviously, Barbara is being very stubborn, not want to leave. He wants Caden to contact Barbara and persuade Barbara on the legalities of the matter to move. So in other words, he wants to have her forced out against her will. Quote of the letter, a quote from the letter. On that I know shallow because she has been shallow. Way to sway her is money, and I literally told all of everyone to donate their tithes and offering and offerings to her and the Sonic Temple, especially the money. Yeah, that money again. Chris wants me, Helena and Caden to organise a fundraiser page and raise $150,000 to pay off the mortgage and the debts, and they have enough left over to get her out into a nursing home. Chris wants me to be in contact with both on this crucial project. Well, it's not really a fucking project to have your demented mother put away. Reality time. I sent a letter that evening to Chris and told him the following. Me and Helena are in agreement that the fundraiser idea is just plain insane. Insane. Does he have dyslexia? Because that is spelt wrong. Elderly people don't like going into nursing homes because you lose your independence and become institutionalized. That is true. Also, they abuse you in nursing homes as well, so I highly doubt you'd want that. If you are worried about Barbara, I would suggest talking to your attorney about the idea of an apartment in a retirement community with home health aid to help with activities of daily living. As a disclaimer, I have never met Barb in real life, so I can't say how severe her dementia is, but there is a clue in the next letter, and it is not good. Oh. As for Caden contacting Barbara about the legalities of this, my simple answer was no way, let your attorney do this, and Barbara will be to get the legal advice from this or on this from her attorney, or however something like this could work. So yeah, that was interesting. There's just some cover of it, so I won't bother getting that. So yeah, he wants to have her put away in a nursing home. He's not good. He so wants to get back into there, but he knows that he can't, because obviously if she's still there, which it sounds like she is actually at the Bankland Court, so if she's still there, obviously he can't go in there because of the I think the protective order is still up, so they can't meet ever again, or until the time being. But since he's technically a rapist and she's a victim of the rape, obviously they will not get them to meet, because that'd be disgusting. If a rapist met his victim, her, I don't know what Chris is anymore. Let's get on to the actual letter. This again from the 22nd of July. And we actually got a note here. While this letter does strongly imply that Chris prioritises getting home over his mother's survival, there is no actual evidence that he wishes to do any sort of physical harm to her. Let's click the recording, yes. So on the 22nd of July 2022, again that's too many twos, Chris has sent a 17th letter to Kenneth Engelhardt in jail. It takes the form of an open letter to the fans. Notable points include: Chris promises not to leak the addresses of anyone who wrote to him in jail. Chris again claims that the purpose of his soul bonding with Barb was to guide her into a Rosicru form. So that's what he's fucking called it now. Barbara is like a stubborn redneck who refuses to leave at 14 Bankland Court. Well, she has nowhere to go, and I'm pretty sure like the aunt and uncle did all they can for her. Chris seems resigned to never meeting his mother again, having cried about it in jail quite a lot. Chris also describes Barb as being sickly and zombie-like, alluding to Barb's age and in intimate health. Emit health there. Weather events and the Ukraine/Russian war are all signs of the dimensional merge, because of course he would say that. So, Chris's letter, we got the weird date right there. Hey Kenneth, I am closing an open letter to the online public and my followers and allies. Please upload it at your earliest leisure. Be safe and well. Mrs. Jesus Christ can Sonic Cube. And again we got another weird date. Here we go. Greetings and many blessings and enlightenments to you all. I take pen in hand today, first to personally express my humble appreciations and gratitude to all for you all of thy genuine concerns and open-minded and open-hearted kindness over the years during this time, or over the past year during this time, and over the years during this time during the time I have received positive and good vibes good vibe letters from over 100 of ye all. God, I wonder how many bad letters there are. I also put in writing that I shall never reveal or share anyone's names and / or addresses from all of that. Never online anywhere. Never in the publishing of my jail. Never in the publishing of my in-jail goddess log pages, which are absolutely separate from my little address booklet. So he still saves the addresses, obviously, to like send the letters back. So I don't know if he's like telling the truth on that, so I'm not quite sure. And never to the general public, period. I have also heard and received billions to infinite prayers of ye have prayed, expressing thy wishes of my personal safety, health, well-being, return home to the Sonic Temple for Barbara's health and well-being, and even to a reunion between her and I, and so on. So he's still stuck to meet her again. I mean, why? That needs to fucking stop. So billions to infinite prayers, eh? There would not be billions of people praying to her. That's like the entire fucking world praying to Chris Clan. But then again, he is saying he's God, and there's like billions of people that believe in God, so I don't know. That last one, second, is also a concern that I write to all of thee about today. As I stated within the early pages of my Goddess log, and unto all of ye before, I have long foreknown and foreseen of our separation on the 30th of July 2021, as well as her eventual accident, losing a van, and yes, regardless of I saving her soul in guiding her into a rosary form / body, even in the passing on to her human body, which most stubbornly continues to live and linger in the Sonic Temple with redneck refusal to leave it. Fucking hell. Chris is a fucking arsehole. Yes, indeed, it is indeed clear and obvious to all with spiritual and physical ability that she is sickly, and her passing on is to be from emotions. Yet again, she still lives, and zombie-like as well. And this was and is a fact, though, out of the majority of branching alternative timelines since August 2021, wherein she had died in most of them there by now. So he's basically saying that in all the other timelines she's dead, and this one she's the only one alive in it. Like, she's only alive in this one. Really, this is nasty. This is the worst thing that you could ever say. That being stated, it has been clear and obvious, due to Barbara her human body pre-death, fucking hell, and I obviously cannot be together due to the paradoxes, regularness of the illegal restraining order imposed in this timeline. So, okay, so that proves that the restraining order is still in effect. Okay. My body and I rep time after time and again in processing and accepting all of that over these months over Barbara, and yes, deeply despise that my body knows these facts, yet wishes for the impossible one last in-person moment with her triggers the tear-inducing emotions / feelings. Pile that on top of all of your prayers wishing for the same thing, in which it is about impossible, like same timeline, past and future individuals being together in the same time frame without a travesty befalling the past tense version in the paradox ruling, and with and alongside the facts of this timeline, it's belabouring to the eventual need to happen, thus manifesting your World War III between Russia and Ukraine, the cold March to May of 2022, with snow in April in Virginia. I think I remember seeing pictures of that. And the Son of Righteousness alongside of our original Sun, bringing on record-breaking heat and temperatures and such. How are they not woke by now? So in other words, he's basically saying that due to that all these things that are happening, the sort of World War III, even though it's not, between Russia and Ukraine, the winter weather in March to May, and the heat wave which is happening like recently, and now even in the UK with our mini heat wave that we had, That is all due to dimensional merge. Yeah, Chris logic. Page 2. Anyways, while the months till after June the 11th, 2022 have been a lot easier on my body, on body and eye. Body and eye. Is that really a saying? As you read later in the published Goddess log pages, in the recent weeks, body has become feeling frustrated while also remaining faithful and vigilant. How could she not? For we have all the godly and metaphysical experiences from our workings. The frustration is not great to say the least. We shall feel better returning home to the solitude temple and getting things in better order, with the help of our friends and allies, local and in person, by our personal prayer requests and prayer, and the ongoing doing everything and more for and with thee all as better individual and goddess. Please keep your prayer and faith in our return home without or with Barbara there, so he doesn't give a toss if she dies, in other words. Thank you all. Be safe and well with my blessings and healings from the wings of the Son of Righteousness. Lots of love and gratefulness, Mrs. Jesus Christine Weston Chandler, Solitude, the Goddess, Blue Heart, the One Avatar, thy Lord, Messiah, Saviour and God of all. Oh god, that's a long signature. Right, so that is all the updated letters right there. And yeah, it's really sad how shit Chris is becoming to his mother. It is really bad. Basically blaming the victim for everything. Again, he's always doing this. So yeah, I think this has to be like the worstest one of the lot. I don't think there's any updates about the case or anything. No, it's just the same. It's just the same. We're in August. It's 8th of August is it? So we got a picture here. We've already seen this. This has taken so long to load up to. We're not going to bother with that, but we already seen it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit depressing because he wanted her to fucking die. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and my support links are up there if you want to support me. So I'll see you guys next time.